live just a minute early here because I want to make sure everything is all good. Okay. All right, let my tea brew. Ollie, you want to get out? Come on. I'm just let my tea brew a little bit while I'm waiting on you guys. As you guys are probably waiting on me. I'm just like, oh no. Okay, so it is late. Y'all know my schedule. My schedule is different nowadays. Okay. It's very different. So let's go ahead and make sure we can hear. My mic is good. My sound, my picture, all that is. Let me see. YouTube. See, I don't see nothing yet. So if y'all talking, I don't see anything yet. It's still loading. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're good. All right, so list of names is in the chat. Okay. If you guys want to know where you're at on the list, please visit the chat section. Hey, Tawanda. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's, staying snuggled up and covered up and bundled up, depending on where you are in the world, because it is very cold. Okay, it's very cold outside over here. Okay, the weather is definitely tripping. So, trying to keep my tea on me. How to make the stuff that some people might think is nasty. Like, I don't really mind it too much. I kind of think of it as like a sweet soup. So, like, what I do with my tea, I get some raw honey, some lemon, some oranges, some garlic, some oregano, some fresh oregano, preferably, and some. I'm missing something, garlic. But I don't have the fresh oregano and I don't have any red onion right now. I just have garlic, I have lemons, oranges, and honey with my tea. But that's really like if y'all really like mix all them concoctions together, you're gonna get it through it. It's very helpful, especially if you feel like you're starting to come down with something. You can just without getting like a tea bag or anything like that, you can just boil some. I wouldn't overboil it, but like you could put all of that together. So like just pour it over some honey. So get you like some water, cut up some lemons, some oranges, put some garlic, fresh garlic in there, oregano, cut up some red onions, let that boil a little bit and pour it over some raw honey in a cup and you're good to go. There you go. There's your tea right there. That's the tea. But yeah, or some elderberry. Elderberry is good. You got your blanket, sis. I feel you. You gotta have your blanket. You gotta have your socks. Make sure you're good. Make sure you cover your neck. Yeah. So that's make sure you're taking them vitamins, getting your vitamin C up. But yeah, garlic is like a very powerful medicine. I would say it's very good. Like it's good. Like it helps kill bacteria. So if you drinking it, and I know it sounds kind of nasty to some people, but hey, and onions, I love red onion. I can drink and read. I know that sounds disgusting, but I can drink and eat red onion, literally. This tea probably ain't gonna taste, you know, sweet and with the exception of the honey and the oranges maybe, but I can taste that garlic. It's quite strong. But like I said, too bad I don't have no red onions because that would definitely come in handy. Some red onions and some oregano, some fresh oregano. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get it started. I appreciate you guys hopping on with me tonight. I know it's late. I appreciate the dedication. So, first on the list is Miss Monica. Okay, Monica, your timestamp is for, oh, well, it's 5 minutes now. 5 minutes. So, Monica, let's see what you got going on. Any insight regarding your love life for the month of February? What do you need to know right now? Okay. Buster, what it is right now. Buster, what it is right now. Oh, okay. That's why it looks funny. I'm like, this looks like an optical illusion. I'm like, what the? I'm looking at it from a different angle. I'm like, why does it look funny to me? And it's because my seashell is like flipped. That looks crazy. Five of Pentacles came out, but I'm gonna put it back because I'm not focused. Okay. All right. I ask for divine clarity, divine truth for Miss Monica for February. Love insights regarding love life for month of February. Insight regarding love life. Okay. Some pentacle wanted to come out, or pentacles, I guess. Wow. What? That is interesting. You almost had like almost all pentacles, because the Five of Pentacles tried to come out for you first. I put it back. All right, so the Fool's at the bottom of the deck. So the first card you have is the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, Four of Swords with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Excuse me. It's a very careful energy, and not careful in a sense of like cautionary energy, like you need to be in fear, you need to worry, but more so from a place of like that you care about your future, you care about you care about your future in a sense of your mate. So what I'm getting, and it's interesting because the Five of Pentacles, I put it back, and then the Six of Pentacles came out instead. So it's almost like a progressing energy. So I guess Spirit was like, no, we don't want to be in that energy of Five of Pentacles. Put that shit back in the deck. So if there's this energy of feeling like you're overlooked or you're undervalued, or what's wrong with me, or why is things not happening, or why didn't previous connections happen in a certain way, or whatever the case may be, Spirit doesn't want you to dwell on those things. And not even, Spirit doesn't even want you, it's not to say that you shouldn't feel what you feel or acknowledge those feelings. Um, but more so from a place, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to not look at things from a lack, a loss, you know, or that there's something lacking within you, okay, or lacking around you, because it's not. And it's like you want to be very mindful of the connections that you say yes to and who you give your time and energy to. And it's like once you peep that something is out of alignment with you, does not resonate with you, does not align with what's healthy for you or what you believe is going to be healthy for your future, you don't invest in it, right? You're not going to put that energy forward. So it's like continue to have that positive expectation that something is going to come in for you in its divine right time, the right type of connection, the right type of partner, or if it's just an openness on your journey of who's coming in, even if they're not here to stay long term, but there's something beautiful that you're meant to get out of it. It's like an openness, a positive expectation of what the future holds, right? The Fool, even with the Three of Wands. And the Four of Swords is like, this isn't really even a period for, so February, I would say the February energy might be most um themed around the Four of Swords for you, because I don't know, just I'm tying two and two together. The Four of Swords is, for whatever reason, I don't know, I feel like that energy is kind of like this is a resting period for you, that you're processing, you're healing. I feel like you're learning things of value, or learning to understand the value of yourself. And it's interesting because this message has been popping up a lot for people that I've read for. Even something that, it's so crazy because two of my sisters, my spiritual sisters, sent me the same post, and that spoke to me, and I'm sure it spoke to them on a personal level as well. But it's sometimes you feel like you're not noticed or you're not seen, or in a sense of love, like, okay, like, what's up with me? What's wrong with me? Like, and be okay with the fact that, and I know it sounds crazy, but be okay with the fact that maybe sometimes people don't see your worth, or that they can't see it, because if the wrong person has you, they won't know what to do with you, or they'll just mistreat you. You know what I mean? Whether it's their intention to or not, it's like, why put my value and worth in someone else's hands? And that's another thing I always get, from spirit, from God, as a reminder to myself that I cannot place my value in other people's hands. You know, I can't allow someone else to determine what I'm worth and what my value is. Only I can do that. Only God can do that, right? Same thing with a lover. Even if it's the best lover that you've ever had, someone that loves you unconditionally, loves you to the moon and back, they don't have the power to place value on you either, right? So it could be removing that conditioning of, sometimes women, for the most part, women are conditioned in different cultures, not just Western cultures, but just like many cultures, women are conditioned to believe that marriage is the ultimate goal, and for someone to choose you, someone to marry you or propose or engage with you, or someone to choose you as a partner, is like you're putting your value in that person's hand by saying, because they chose me, now I'm valuable, right? Because I'm married, I'm valuable. And that's not always the case. That's not true, unless, you know, you find yourself valuable regardless. But if you're just placing it on that fact, or because someone else has chosen you, then when that's stripped, what are you going to be worth? What is your thought process on what you're worth? If that makes sense. So that's the energy around February. I feel like you're going to be working through that energy. With this very fact. And I do feel like something with your ancestors is coming through. Some of them, they chose wisely for, the right reasons, not just for love, but for someone that respects them, someone that they know that they'll be able to grow with as a person, as an individual, someone that has the same morals and values in life. And some chose just for survival, or chose for the wrong reasons. And I feel like they're coming through to kind of give you a heads up of protection, like, don't do the same shit that we did, or learn from our mistakes, or learn from our wisdom as well. All right, I know that was long-winded, and I dropped some cards. I gotta pick them up. Okay. All right. So lastly, just general energy for Monica. Hey sis. Hi Briana, how are you? How is your Thursday, your Jupiter day? Temperance flew out. For some of y'all, it's almost Venus day now. Shit, it's late. General message for Monica, divine spirit, and general guidance. The Two of Pentacles again. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh, sis, they ain't playing with you. Okay, they like, we said what we said. No, literally though. You got the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles again, Ten of Pentacles again, Two of Pentacles again, and then you have Temperance. So they want you to know, like, this is not a punishment. It's like a renewal, a purification of, like, you might be learning this through friendship, or you're building a friendship around yourself, like you kind of be, having a friendship develop within you, if that makes sense. Like you being your own best friend first and foremost, even if you already have a best friend in someone else, another human vessel, right? Um, a close relationship may be developed between you and your divine team, or in particular, maybe an angelic presence, or you've already had this strong relationship. And I feel like those familiar connections are helping you heal. So it could be all of the above of what I just said. You, yourself, some sort of healing relationship developed through yourself, through people that you're already close to, that you deem as friend or best friend. And if it's a spiritual energy or presence, like an ancestor or a spirit guide or an angel, I see that person or that essence, I should say, helping you through this process that we just tapped into for the love energy. In some way, they're adding to you. And I feel like this is the message that you're not lacking. And I feel like when we think we're lacking, it's like it's really just wiping our eyes a little bit, rubbing our eyes so we can see a little bit clearer. And that's what this energy is speaking about. With the Page of Cups, I feel during Pisces season, your energy is going to be way more open to love from a fresh perspective because of that mindset around your value. I'm noticing the halos, these gold halos around these people in this deck, and it's making me think of like a coin, but not a coin from a physical material currency, but more so of energetic currency and value and worth when it comes to your true identity of yourself. Not like material value, but value as an essence of who you are, if that makes sense. So there's a heavy transformation around this. And I shouldn't even say heavy, but more so it's a very powerful transformation during this time. And it does require patience, or maybe you'll have a better understanding of divine timing around this specific topic of love, or when it comes to things that you feel like have been missed, or times where you feel like you were overlooked or casted out. Okay. And then you got your guides at the Five of Wands at the bottom. I feel like these are ancestors surrounding and defending and protecting you. So there's a lot of protection too. So when things don't go your way or in a way that maybe you would prefer sometimes, it's like it, it's protection of you, you know, because our divine team can see things that we cannot see, right? They're on the other side. It's like, I don't know what movie it is, but it's like a movie where usually this is just like whether it's a cartoon movie or any kind of movie where there's like ghosts or something like that, where the person that is living their life and they don't hear the ghosts behind them. The ghost can see energy and can see colors differently than you. And it's like kind of giving that type of vibe that they can see things that you can't see with your naked physical eye, right? So I hope that that resonates, sis. I hope that was helpful, Miss Monica. All right. So I appreciate you as always, sis. Thank you for popping on. If you are on here, if not, thank you for donating. I appreciate you. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move on down the list to Miss Jennifer. And your timestamp is, this is 1806. 1806. Hmm. I hope so. I hope that's the right time. I'm pretty sure it's 8, not a 6, because my eyesight's a little ashy sometimes. No, that's definitely an 8. Okay. All right, Miss Jennifer, your question is: how is this person currently feeling about you? Let's clear out our previous energies. We send love, light, and peace to Monica wherever she is in the world. Divine Spirit, Most High God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, ask for permission to tap into Jennifer and her person of interest. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck, the Temperance. There is something, as far as like how this person feels about you, this person is like, they may feel a strong indication, or I shouldn't even say indication, but maybe a strong impression of something that they know that they need to change, or that they're being called to like shift something in their life. And it's connected to you, or you help them with this. Person could be in a state of confusion about something though. So it could have been like a recent conversation that the two of you had, and they're like thinking about things that were they're thinking about things that were said, and they may be processing like, okay, well, what does she mean by this? Or what if it means that it's like they're processing words in a way that maybe is like stressing them out. They do feel like you have the upper hand. It's like something, whether you called them out, called their ego out, because it's not like calling them out in a sense of tearing them down, but it's like, when somebody pokes at something within you that you need to correct, is wrong, something that you need to better or work on. It's like you might have said something that kind of triggered the ego in this person, and they feel like you are in power, and they may see themselves, um it's like, how do I explain this? It's almost like if you said something that this person knows is true that they need to work on, and they may feel like you already are kind of in touch with yourself, or you're in alignment with what you need to do, or you've been doing, it's kind of like you're in control of yourself, you're in control of your life, you're at a mature state within yourself. They feel some sort of lack for being called out about something that they know that they need to work through or work on. So it's like they're processing this, they're trying to figure out, what does this mean, why did she say that? It's a lot of processing around this energy. So it could potentially lead this person to actually go within themselves and deal with what they need to deal with, or just at least confront it. Maybe just being acknowledged of it and say, you know what, yeah, that's true, that's right. And maybe the process or the steps to actually doing the work might come later, but just the awareness of it, I feel like, yes, that's what they're leading themselves into. Maybe even taking accountability. This is going to lead them to a place to figure out, like, what am I really doing when it comes to like either my path, or there's something here that you triggered in them, but I feel like it's something you said. And like, it doesn't have to be something negative, like, oh, you just blah, 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 blah. Like, you're talking down to this person, or you're not enough of this. And why don't you just do more of this? It feels more so like you just being real and correct about it. I don't feel like, you put enough effort in. I feel like I'm putting most of the effort into this connection. I feel like you just kind of take from me. You don't participate. It just kind of, it doesn't feel like tearing down. It just feels like confronting, you know. That's what it feels like to me. So in short, let's see what's at the top of the deck. The King of Cups. Yeah, this made this person really feel like, it made this person feel some type of way, but not towards you, but just like really, maybe for once. I don't even want to say for once, but like, if this person is emotionally avoiding about things that they really, really need to tap into and acknowledge within themselves, it made them kind of confront that and deal with it. And I feel like it's because they're ready. Honestly, it's like this is just the divine right time that it needed to happen. Honestly, maybe they didn't have the maturity level to hear it at one point, or like something needed to occur or happen in order for this person to be in the space to even hear what you had to say, or even to get to this point within themselves, if that makes sense. Mm, yeah, because this feels like a lot of like lower chakra energy, dealing with like stability, materialism, ego, um what drives them, their lack of courage, or a lack of confidence or true identity. It's like you tapped on something, and even dealing with the heart space. So yeah, they might even feel a little bit embarrassed, a little bit shamed in some kind of way, or just like kind of looking at themselves in a negative light. Maybe slightly beating themselves up, thinking too deep into things that they shouldn't. It's just like it did its job in triggering what it needed for them to, I feel like, essentially going within themselves right now. So if you feel like, oh, why didn't they just do this sooner? Or why have they been avoiding and avoiding this long? It doesn't matter. this is the divine time that they needed to, or it's just this is the right time, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so that was your reading, Jennifer. I hope that was helpful. I hope that brought some clarity, confirmation, maybe something you already felt or knew, or just, makes better sense into maybe how this person is responding or lack thereof, hopefully. All right, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next read. 7. Uh, Timestamp is 25:44. I think. Is that a 5 or 6? 5. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. 7. I don't see your question. Are you on? 7, are you on? Let me know. If not, I'm gonna have to skip you for now. Wait a little bit. Give you a couple more minutes. 7, if you are on the live. I did not see a question for you. So if you're on here, say something. Otherwise, I'm going to have to skip you and move to the next person. And then come back to you if you're on. If not, I'm just going to have to refund you if I don't hear it from you after the live. I'll just move on down the list. That's a motorcycle. That sounds like a bumblebee or something. That was scary. Okay. All right, 7. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Miss Briana with a Y. We've got 2 Brianas on live. One with the I, one with a Y. 2749. All right, so Briana with a Y. Where's y'all questions? Like, what's happening? I don't know if she forgot. Briana, are you on? Briana with a Y. I'm about to skip somebody else. Y'all not leaving y'all questions. Y'all got to leave y'all questions now. Unless y'all just want to leave it open. Can you send it again? Because I don't see it. Unless you just sent it. I don't see it. I don't think I deleted it or anything. Because I don't see it. Yeah. If you could send it again, just make sure I got it. Okay. Let's see. Your question is, how might I be able to utilize your gift of sight in the future? Okay. Let's see. Divine Spirit, with our previous energies, love, light, and peace to all parties involved. How might Briana be able to utilize her gift of sight in the future? How might she be able to utilize? Thank you. 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. 8 of Cups. 4 of Swords. Ace of Wands. I'm getting like a mixture of things, and maybe it'll come together the more I tap in. But the first thing that came to me was connecting with your ancestors more. Like maybe figuring out, or if you guys already have that rapport with, with each other, you with your ancestors, I should say, that rapport where you understand when they're around, when they're speaking to you, how they speak to you, you know, who might it be, even if you don't know them by name or by face, but just the essence. Oh, I feel like this is, my grandmother, or feminine energy, or an auntie, or, it could be something along the lines of that. Or I know this is my ancestor, one of my Caribbean ancestors, or one of my indigenous Native American, what, just there's something about the language that they speak. And in some kind of way, I feel like this is how your gift, possibly how you're going to be using it in the future, or if not all the time, it's just one of the ways, one of the gateways, I should say. Another form of this could be about a decision that you need to make, and it might connect with both the ancestors and dream space, giving you the answer, or giving you a clear path, or giving you a yes or a go on something when it comes to a decision or a choice. Like once you open those lines of communicating or connecting with them deeper in the form of communicate with me, and how they communicate with you, and discerning when they are, it's like they're going to assist you, either making sense of a dream that could be helping you when it comes to making a decision, when it comes to moving away from something, or moving towards in a new direction. It's like it all kind of correlates. It's like it's all kind of interconnected, if that makes sense. Let me see what's at the bottom. Yeah, the 8 of Swords, the Strength. There's a lot of eights. So they might talk to you through eights. You got 4 eights, child. You got 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, Strength card, which is an 8 with that infinity symbol. So there's something with eights. Could even be something with August or Leo energy. Do see something with water. They might be guiding you, like some sort of vision, like what needs to be purified and cleansed, and maybe even how. They might direct you or guide you to do some sort of spiritual cleanse, or something that helps you with your spiritual sight. Yeah, I hope that's making sense, because I don't know, that's like what I'm getting strong. I'm trying to see if there's anything else with that. But those 4 eights, that's very powerful. Maybe look up the angel number, with 4 eights, what that means. 88, 88. Like, what does that mean? Okay. It's like something is meant to eclipse, and this could even be around an eclipse season too. All right. So, yes, you're welcome. Let's see, your love question. How might your future life partner make your life better? Okay. Was it Neo and Fabulous? Make me better. All right, let's see. How might Brianna's future life partner make her life better? Oh, okay. Shiznit. Mm. Hierophant fell out of the deck. How do you make your life better? Dang it. We got a lot of cards trying to come out. Okay. All right. I'm going to put the majors together. Whoa, you got a lot of majors. A lot. A lot. So the first card that came out was the Ten of Swords. The Hierophant flew out of the deck. The Sun is here. The Tower is here. The Fool is here. The Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Swords is here. So your person is going to do a lot. Like their energy is very powerful when it comes to making your life better. And I feel that it's going to start from the root up. So more so, it's going to start from a deeply rooted place, not so much like the material thing, but I feel like that does tie into it. This seems to be that this person is going to challenge your beliefs around relationship. Like both of you guys, whatever y'all thought that y'all knew or thought it was how it was supposed to go or how you deemed or presumed or, love to be or relationships to be, all of that is going to be challenged. Like none of that is going to, it's going to be challenged in a lot of ways, or it's going to require both of you to let go of like previous notions, anything I should say essentially that could keep you guys from a kind of birthing something through your union, if that makes sense. Whatever prevents this for you. So like let's say for instance, if you guys have these fixed beliefs around marriage and what roles you're supposed to play, you could be blocking your blessings of what you guys can have together, what you guys can experience. It's like we got to let go of it. It doesn't resonate. And it might be something with, just beliefs from other people, like what you've seen, what you've witnessed, what people have told you. Um, it's going to challenge a lot of things. So this person is going to come in and make your life better in the means of dismantling, you know, mentally, these fixed beliefs, and I feel like you're going to do that for them as well. But when they enter your life, that is what's going to happen. It's almost like it's going to happen to the both of you. So as they make your life better, you making their life better too. You're making your lives better. Um, because, really, when you get with someone that is for you, because marriage is really supposed to be a union of, two willing participants that dedicate themselves to one another. They show up for one another. They show up for their connection. They may even show up for their children or show up for others through their union, through their marriage as an example. And it's a choice to show up. It's a choice to learn. It's a choice to lay your ego down, lay your flesh down, your pride, your selfish motives down, to seek to grow together, to seek to find harmony and balance. And sometimes that's through the friction, that's through the ups and the downs, that's through the friction within your own self, the friction between the both of you. Um, so I see a dismantling happening on both sides. So it is kind of bringing about a renewal, birthing something fresh, something new. There's a lot of potential for stability as well, coming together and planting seeds, moving past trauma. And it might not be easy for one of you or both of you. And I feel like your person could be like a support system to you. You might be a support system to them in ways or in a different way than what they would be to you. But I feel like they're going to help you move past something heavy that has been hard for you to release or let go of. Or you may not even know or have known that this was something that you've struggled with. And this person, when they come in, it's like they're helping you to work through whatever that stronghold is, whether it's mentally, which I feel like for the most part, when I'm picking up, it does feel mental, like mental battles, mental struggles, beliefs. This person's helping you with that. They're helping you. So that is what I'm seeing, sis. I hope that makes sense to you. That was lovely. All right. So, Miss Brianna with the Y, that was your reads, your questionals. I appreciate you, sis, for hanging out and thugging it out with me. Anybody, I know some of y'all got to get up and go to work. Y'all got stuff to do. I appreciate y'all. You're welcome. Okay, so 7 ain't show up. She ain't in here. All right, I might have to skip her. And if she don't show up towards the end, I'm gonna have to refund her for her question because can't read without your question, ma'am. All right, Miss Mel, let's go ahead and move on to the next read. Thank you so much, Briana. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. So, Miss Mel, you're 40 minutes, 58 seconds. Let's do 41 minutes. All right, Miss Mel. And then lastly will be Briana with an I. Okay, so Miss Mel, hey sis, thank you for holding on, sitting through the live. First question you have is, where is this person at with you now as far as his feelings about you? And question 2, despite meeting other guys, you still feel connected to blank. You like uh you wait, I'd be open to just something lighthearted and fun. A big part of me wants to reach out. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, Hangman flew out of the deck, but let's see what's up. For Mel, divine spirit, we clear previous energies and messages. Send all parties love, light, and peace. Amen. And Ashe. Okay, Mel and her person of interest. Ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies. Where's this person stand with Mel now? Where is their energy towards her that she needs to know, or what's benefit from knowing? Okay, let's see what this one is. The Ace of Wands came out. Let's keep pulling before I say anything. Before I say, I'm saying. Yeah, use my language. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. Both of you guys may want to connect still. There might still be a lingering feeling. This person could possibly perceive that you're cold towards them or you're not open to it. But I do feel like, obviously your energy, you're still open to connecting with this person. And I feel like they're open to connecting with you as well. There might still be a little bit of a desire to want to explore something. This person may be feeling a pull towards you. Yeah, they might be feeling a pull towards you. I'm gonna ask exactly like what, I guess I want to clarify what that could be. But it's kind of like you both might be mirroring each other as far as waiting for something to happen. There is some sort of, yeah, the Two of Swords. They might be kind of going back and forth with themselves, like trying to reason with themselves, maybe wondering why or asking why. Why maybe they're thinking about you. It could be that, but hmm, the hell. Energy feels kind of like one person might be feeling something and not understand why they're feeling it or why they're thinking it. And it could be a kind of a ping pong effect because the other person's energy is projected towards the other and vice versa. So it's kind of a confusion, if that makes sense. Because this energy, like I see it, I'm picking up on things, but it does feel kind of like this, not tainted. I don't want to use that. That's not the right word. It's not tainted. It's what's the right word for this? It's almost like it's a lot going on at once. It's like a mixture. It's like a pool of different energies. With the Wheel of Fortune, it might be things outside of both of your control. It's like your energy might be pulled in going a certain way, and they might be pulled in going another way or a certain way. And that's not really where your energies are supposed to be. It's like this is very layered. And then with the Seven of Cups being here, there's a little bit of idealizing as well. I feel like just off top, when I feel this type of confusion and energy sometimes, we really have to nip it at the bud and really figure out like where is it coming from. And with that Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that confusion could be like misinterpreting things. I always say like we can go, oh, I feel a pull towards somebody, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's only one dimensional, like meaning like, oh, because I feel this pull towards this person, that means I need to move towards them. Instead of discerning why why do I want to reach out to this person? It's like we don't even give ourselves those type of questions. Now, it's one thing to be like over analyzing and keep questioning and keep asking, but it's one thing to just like not have any discernment at all and just go with whatever you're feeling or whatever you're thinking, or just completely ignore it, or not even confront it at all is not a healthy path, right? So there's something that's not being kind of brought to attention here. You're more self aware about the situation and where you stand with it more so than this person is. Um, the only thing that's stopping them from being impulsive towards you is the fact that this person is always second guessing themselves. They don't trust themselves enough to act on things like that they feel really matters. If it was something that they feel like was just like a whatever thing, or like, just something playful, and not just speaking about relationships or connections, but just anything in life, like, oh, I'm gonna spend some money on something stupid, they might not think too deep into it. But if it's something that's like provoking an emotion in them, then that's when they start second guessing and doubting themselves. I feel like spirit for you wants you, maybe both of you, but for you most definitely, to discern cycles that may be present. Is it reminiscent of something? What is the actions, or what is the effect of my actions and my choices? Because it's like you want to avoid repeating a cycle or a chapter here, but there is something here that is, it's happening, it's divinely happening, but you got to discern what is it and why. And we shouldn't romanticize the why or what is it. It's just, okay, this is an energy, this is a situation, what is it, what's up, in short. Okay. All right, so let's see what your other question was. Despite meeting other guys, you still feel connected to this person. You'd be open to something lighthearted. Big part of you wants to reach out. So I guess we can kind of tap in a little bit more and see why that is. And put these cards back. Oh shit. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, cards trying to fly out. The strength card trying to fly out. All right. What is this energy that she feels? Oh, okay. The Queen of Swords again. She came out again. It makes her feel like she wants to reach out. What is this energy? Okay, the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands. They want you to really kind of, not to say that you should feel bad or that there's something wrong necessarily with you wanting to reach out to this person, because that's not the case. It's more so about just the basic why, you know, why do I feel this connection? What is it? Um, and I feel like this is just a good thing just to kind of develop this naturally, like start developing this, because this is going to help you intuitively in just any situation, not just love or with other people, but in general when it comes to certain things. discerning things, like the why behind it. And again, with the Chariot card, I do feel like there is something pulling you towards this person, or you feel like it's something pulling you towards them, it's something guiding you or directing you towards this person. And it could be that this person triggers something inside of you, that it could be like this person, it's something exciting, or it's something that makes you think outside of the box in some kind of way, or it's like they trigger some sort of thought provoke, like, oh, I've never been stimulated in this way. It feels that way, right? Like this person's stimulating you in some capacity. But I feel like Spirit is saying you got to be real with the situation. It's going back to logic. The Queen of Swords came out twice, and you asked about this person. As the Queen of Swords, she is well equipped and wise, even if sometimes she doesn't think she is. She's very well equipped and wise in what she knows, because she's been through it before. And no, not every situation is going to be the same, but it's like, I know how to discern and peep certain things that's there for a reason. It's not saying to just wipe my mind clean of everything that I learned and just walk into a new experience with none of that information. It's saying knowing how to process what information. When I'm moving into a new situation, how am I processing the information that I do have available to me, and also being open to new information, right? So with this person, I feel like there's a logic to it. Like there's a lot of energy at play, but Spirit wants you to move logically in this instance, because it's easy to get swayed into the emotions, and oh, I feel this passion, or I feel emotionally, I feel charged towards this, I want to act on this. And those components are there, but it's like, don't eliminate the logic behind it and the why. Because honestly, I'm gonna keep going back to it again. King of Swords, or sorry, Queen of Swords, and this Page of Swords, like this person, there might be something exciting and new about what they bring, and it might even be teaching you something valuable, but y'all might even speak a similar language to an extent, but the maturity level is not there. So it's like, we both know two plus two is four. We both know that, right? But the Page of Swords may not know that there's other ways to add numbers up to that equal out to four. Whereas you might be like, oh, well, I know 5 plus 1 is 4. I know 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 4, right? It's like this person, they might be able to understand, and y'all might be able to vibe on a certain level, but there's certain things that y'all just, how do I explain it? I don't even know if I'm explaining it right, but in short, with the 10 of Wands here, it almost feels like Spirit is saying, like, if you pursue this, it's almost like this feeling of like you're chasing something. And that could be psychologically what you get excited by. This is something deep here. Like shit. I don't know, man. Like I can go, but I'm not, because we don't have much time. I still have one more person to read for. Like I try to keep the reading straight to the point, but sometimes it's just like it's, yeah. Mm-mm. 4 Wands, Ace of Swords. It's like it's not to say that it's just like a waste of your energy, a waste of your time or the experience, but if you do decide to reach out or move towards this person, there's something that you're still getting out of it, but it's not the ultimate goal. And that's where Spirit is like, we got to watch ourselves when we're tripping up in, like, we trip ourselves up and we get caught up in the same thing, thinking that, oh, if I do it differently this way, but you're still moving in the same energy, so therefore you're going to keep getting the same result. That's also tying into this as well. So I hope I'm making sense. I hope that wasn't like all over the place. But yeah. Judgment. Yeah, it's like this is a call to like really discern and pay attention, and maybe even evaluate some things here, some patterns, because and I want to like warn people sometimes, like certain things can look shiny and fresh and new because it's a new person, new situation, but the energies of the lessons are almost the same. And it's like, well, we're going to keep repeating them until we get it, right? So you're very close to something new and a fresh beginning. So again, it's very easy to say, oh, because this is a new person, right? I'm doing something new, I'm dating different guys, but if it's the same energy that is kind of repeating itself, then you're still stuck in that same cycle, even if it's new faces. It's up to you. It's not telling you that you should or you shouldn't. It's laying it out to you to discern that, like, is this like, why do I want to? And if it's even worth me doing it. It's not about the outcome. You shouldn't be worried about, oh, if I do this, is it going to be that from a place of, oh, well, if I genuinely, divinely feel guided to do something, I'm not going to do it unless it happens like this. It doesn't work like that. Who is knocking? I know it's not that. Do not open the door. She cannot come in here. Do not. I don't. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Girl, we got this crazy neighbor that always be wanting. I just can't do it. I can't. But yeah, I hope that makes sense, Mel. If it doesn't, let me know. Be honest if it doesn't make sense. But if you're asking whether you should or you shouldn't, it's not really about should you or shouldn't you. It's why do you want to. And it doesn't have to be this deep dissecting into why you shouldn't or why you shouldn't or why do you want to. It's more so like, is it because you made the choice and decision before, right? To not go forward with this person. There was something that you saw. So it's like, well, what is it in me that's still intrigued by this? Because there's something here that it feels like repetitive. Like it's something going on that's it's deeper than just, oh, I feel a connection. It's something beyond that that spirit wants you to pay attention to within your own self, if that makes sense. You're welcome. Okay. So, Brianna, last but not least, 5752. Okay. All right, Brianna says with a Y. And Mel, thank you so much. Just I don't know if you're still listening, if you're still on. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining us so late at night. Thank you. All right. So, first question is, how does Blank feel about your relationship currently, and what is the future energy between the two of you? All right. The spirit will clear our previous energies and messages. Thank you, spirit. I send love, light, and peace to all previous parties that we read for and tapped into. Thank you, spirit. All right. So permission to tap into Brianna and her person in question, what she needs to know, what her divine team wants her to know. Thank you. What does Brianna's team want her to know as far as how does this person in question, how do they feel about their relationship? How does this person in question feel about their relationship with Brianna currently? What are excuse me, Six of Pentacles jumped out, the Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. I'm for one. Justice. Okay, so this person could feel like you guys are working together to bring some sort of balance to your connection. It could be like material things. Could even be something about finances or assets. It could be shared finances or assets, or just the potential of that. There's some sort of conversation about sharing resources. Um, I do feel like there's something this person feels like they are going to have to leave in the past, or they need to, like, they're transitioning from one energy from another, maybe emotionally disconnecting, or something that they felt emotionally connected to. It doesn't have to be a person. It could just be like a timeline, an energy, an environment. It's like something that they know emotionally they're going to have to detach and release and let go in order for them to fully invest. Now, the investment, I feel like it could be double meaning. So, like I said, shared assets, something with materials, finances, and or, but I feel like it's both, investing into stability, into this connection, like building something solid in the connection. So it's like they know that they're going to have to leave one energy or leave something or emotionally, whatever it is, in order to invest. So it's like a choice or decision. They can't have both. They can't do both. Um, and I feel like as far as like the relationship goes, like how they perceive it, how they feel about your relationship, is that you guys are like fair and just towards each other. There is like different energies. No action really has been taken to make these things happen yet. It's kind of like still things being processed or being discussed. Um, yeah, because with the Justice card, it's making me think of the Six of Pentacles with that scale here too. So Libra energy, the seventh house, the partnerships, the connections, the commitments, the contracts. So this, it ties into committing to things, not just a relationship, but committing to something of the long term. This could be about their career. That could definitely be a part of it. But they feel like you both are working towards some sort of harmonization or making things kind of fair and just for the both of you, not being selfish towards one another. That's one thing. But yeah, this person is going through a transition. This could be a move. And this could be a big transition too, with the tower beneath the Six of Swords. So yeah, it might be a major transition for the both of you. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is their job opportunity. Yeah. With the Page of Pentacles. This is something fruitful, something abundant. So it's kind of these decisions from the heart. And it could even be like, I'm seeing this oracle card in my mind. I don't have it out, but the love versus money card is coming to mind from this particular love deck. And it's not that they feel like they need to choose love over their money or their career, but it's like trying to figure out that balance and adjustment between both. And it's almost like the energy feels kind of similar, like your energy is kind of feeling the same, whether it's feeling the same due to their situation or circumstances, or it's like what you got going on individually with yourself that you also feel like you're putting yourself in the similar shoes with them, if that makes sense. So like if you have something that you're committing your time and your energy to, it's like, okay, I know this is a big adjustment. How do we bring harmony and balance into it? And that's kind of what I'm getting. So this is how they feel, but for the most part, there is a feeling of like a mutual team effort or work, or at least a care, a consideration about some sort of fair balance, give and take with your relationship. Okay, so let's see. What is the potential future energy between the two of you? Just based off of the energies now, where your energy is, where their energy's at, maybe any other factors behind the scenes, like what is the potential future energy between the two? Let's see, Divine Spirit, what is the potential future energy between Briana and her person? What is the energy? Yeah, they might take this job offer. They might be worried about what the outcome is going to be, though, between the two of you. This person's going to fight really hard to maintain or keep this going, but it's like there is going to be something that needs to be like a major adjustment to some degree. Let me see. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Six of Swords. Yeah, it's like they might move. I don't know if you're going to move with them, but I feel like most definitely this person is subject to move. But with that though, it does feel like there's still some sort of victory, some sort of fight with this. I don't see it being like, oh well, that's it, whatever. It's like there's an adjustment here, but it's like working really hard through it, if that makes sense. There's some sort of like effort to where it might be a little bit stressful or kind of just like a passionate effort, but it's still like a little bit of a heavy energy though behind it. But whatever this transition is going to affect the both of you because it's shifting. It's like a major shift. It may cause you both to have to rebuild or do something differently in your union, like rebuild it from the ground up, start fresh. It's something with that. I don't know if this is making any sense. Let me see. Mm. Yeah, I feel like it might stress this person out a little bit. I'm picking up on their energy a lot rather than like yours mainly. It feels like a lot of their energy. They are worried about how something is going to work out. Like if they do move, there's an adjustment. It's like it's a big shift, a big change that's gonna happen. I don't know. I kind of can see you like moving, and if not you moving, then maybe like you're gonna be traveling a lot due to this connection. Strength. Yeah, it's like keeping it together, keeping it afloat, keeping it moving together. It seems like it's gonna be an effort before it's just like, oh, we just gonna throw in the towel. Oh, fuck this. Oh, this is. It's not. It seems like it's going to be a lot of energy put towards it, effort, motivation, perseverance. Even if it's a little bit of a stressful transition or energy. Yeah, but that's what I'm seeing from this. Yeah, because I feel like this person, they're invested in this. They're open to the newness of this, but it is a stress as far as like a transition, a change. They might even be worried like if something is gonna fall apart, but I don't see that though. It seems like there's effort in it. Like we're not just gonna be like, oh fuck this. All right, then. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing. Miss Brianna. Hope that was helpful, sis. I hope everybody's readings. I hope everybody got some clarity. I know sometimes like my way I explain things can be a little bit challenging. It's very hard to describe energy. Sometimes like I try to give like mundane, you know, examples to make it make sense. Like paint a vivid picture sometimes, but sometimes I feel like it ain't helping. But no. um yeah, so that's the read, everybody. 7. I don't know where you at, sis, but I'm gonna just going ahead and refund your funds, girl, because I don't see you. So we're gonna shut it down. It is almost 11 o'clock here. I appreciate everybody that donated. Thank you so much. You guys are a blessing. Thank you, thank you. Hey, let me find Miss Yanni. Okay. All right. Well, much love as always, you guys. Be blessed, be safe out here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we're gonna be celebrating tomorrow, okay? So enjoy the rest of your night, your day, your evening, wherever you guys are in the world, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.